My coworker won the lottery. I thought he was joking. It's not every day you hear about someone you know winning the lottery, especially when they show up to work the next day after you catch wind of it. Who the hell shows up to work the next day if you won the lottery? I immediately called BS. I couldn't help but ask him since the word was going around. Now, for the sake of anonymity, let's just say this guy's name was Pablo. I walked up to him and said, "What's up, Pablo? I heard you won the lottery." Keep in mind, this guy barely speaks much English at all, but he looked up at me and said, "Oh yes, I win big. I win big on Scratcher." I immediately thought, get the hell out of here. No one wins big on a Scratcher. Maybe a few $1,000 or something, but big money my ass. I mean, Pablo's great and all. I got nothing against him, but it just sounded so random and impossible to me. So I asked him, "Why'd you show up to work then? If I win big, I say bye-bye and kiss my butt to the big boss immediately and give him the finger as I walk out." He just looked at me and smiled and shrugged his shoulders and said, "Soon, my friend, soon." He continues to show up to work for the next several weeks, and I tell everyone confidently, that guy didn't win anything. Look at him. He's still working here. There's no way he'd continue to work here if it was a life-changing amount of money that he won. And by the way, he said he won big on a Scratcher? Yeah, right. Who the hell wins big on a Scratcher? The only thing I've ever won on a Scratcher was another ticket. And even then, I didn't win a damn thing on the free ticket. He's gonna be stuck here in this hellhole with the rest of us forever. Forever stuck in this rat race of life. Just like the rest of us poor bastards. And then one day, without any notice or call-in, Pablo stops showing up. Just vanishes without a sight. Management starts freaking out about where the hell he is because he left a huge vacant position that no one had anticipated having to fill. And as a matter of fact, since he just bailed out of nowhere, us poor bastards got blessed with even more work to cover the void that he left. My mind descended into depression immediately about what was happening at this very moment. I was thinking, did Pablo really win big? Did he get out of this hellhole with nothing more than a little piece of paper and a penny that he used to scratch his way to freedom? I immediately started thinking about what I said to Pablo, doubting him and telling everybody that he probably didn't win anything, and then he's gonna be stuck here with the rest of us for the rest of his life. And then I imagined him pulling up in a Lambo with 5 hot chicks riding in there with him, all slapping me with a stack of money as he burns out of the parking lot. All these terrible thoughts just started flooding my mind. This guy probably really did win. Otherwise, he wouldn't just up and leave out of nowhere without a word. I didn't think he was the smartest person in the world, but no one's dumb enough to just quit their job to prove a point only to have nothing left to fall back on. And it was in that moment in time I had to do something. Fear of missing out was kicking in ruthlessly. I immediately drove right to 7-Eleven on my break and bought a crap ton of scratchers and started scratching away trying to play my luck to see. And of course, I didn't win a damn thing. Just wasted $100, which was coupled with even more despair. Damn it! Most people spend half of their checks on it every week just to win a few extra dollars. So in the grand scheme of things, they end up just breaking even, or still having lost money overall. The chances of winning the lottery is very slim. And for whatever reason, Slim Pickens decided that frickin' Pablo of all people is gonna be the one to get it. Pablo, who tries to do just enough at work to not lose his job. Pablo, who would run to the nearest liquor store, 7-Eleven, or any other place that would sell scratchers any chance he got, and would drop hundreds of dollars at a time. Pablo, who would always get made fun of by everyone for always having a stack of scratchers on hand, wins big! Anyway, after several more weeks, the mundane routine allowed me to forget about it. It was out of sight and out of mind. Didn't bother me as much anymore. Pablo never drove up in a Lamborghini with a bunch of hot chicks and slapped me with money across the face, so that was relief. I got to punch into work and go about my day and convince myself every day that normalcy is fantastic. And then one day, another coworker of mine comes in and shows me a news article about a local man that wins the lottery. And guess who the hell was in the picture of that article? Pablo! Wearing a sexy-ass white fedora with a white button-up short-sleeve shirt, white pants like he was about to be in a freaking Carlos Santana music video. Now, when he said, "I win big," my mind was still not prepared to think it would be anything more than maybe a couple of $100,000. But as I read more into the article, I find out instead he won $20 million! $20 million! I took an early break and drove my butt straight to 7-Eleven again to spend another $80 on scratchers, which basically was all that I had left. I scratched the crap out of those things, and guess what? I won nothing! Yet again! Unbelievable! Nonetheless, I am happy for Pablo. I'll probably never hear from him or see him again, and he's probably off living his best life. He doesn't have time for us peasants anymore. But the whole scenario is still crazy to me. I've also now become the laughingstock at work, because I'm running to every single little gas station I can, buying scratchers any chance I get. Hopefully I get the same type of luck and win something too. You have to be in it to win it after all, you know? And I know that now. So all in all, this experience is either going to help me to be the next winner or become that one broke guy that's always at your neighborhood liquor store scratching away all of his hard-earned money for nothing.